SWEGTA!
Okay, so I'm pretty annoyed, and I'm gonna explain why. So, a few weeks back, I uploaded a video called Celebrities Rockstar Games Regrets Working With. The video had a slow start, but over the following days, it amassed a pretty decent view count. Now, this is when I ran into a bit of a problem. You see, in the video, I committed the unforgivable sin of using the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas loading theme. Like, the menu loading theme was used in the video for about 3 to 4 minutes. And because of the revenue that I was generating, a music label called Kobalt Publishing decided to submit a copyright claim on the video, thus claiming just about all the revenue that it makes. The way YouTube phrases this is kind of deceptive, because they say that, okay, well, you're not giving them all the revenue, you're splitting it with the person making this claim. I feel like the term splitting is pretty dishonest, because it's not like a 50-50 split. Nor is it a 75-25 split, or even a 90-10 split. It's more like a 99.9%, 0.01% split. This is actually something that a pretty popular YouTuber by the name of Radal had to deal with before he eventually just gave up on using GTA music in his videos.
The GTA San Andreas theme. Content found during 9 minute 5 seconds and 9 minute 18. Identified as a cover song. Let me see if it's actually shared or not. This is where I got copyright claimed. Let me see what I earned the next day. 0. But it doesn't end there, so I disputed this claim, and Kobalt Music had 30 days to either accept or reject my appeal. And of course, instead of just accepting it the moment they realized, hey, this person is not only disputing us on this, but we actually have no legal basis to fight this person in court over this, instead of just saying, okay, fine, you got us, you can have this video, they of course just sat on this appeal for 30 days until eventually it expired. Thank you. It would have been nice if you just clicked a button for me, you know, considering that you're kind of like f***ing me in the ass. Immediately after this, another claim was made on my video. This one came from ASCAP, or ASCAP, as I'm gonna call them. Apparently, they represent a YouTuber named Eiro Nareth. Nareth makes acoustic guitar song covers, one of them being a very popular rendition of the GTA San Andreas theme song. I think you can see where this is going. So, not only did a music label, sans any evidence at all, file a false claim on my video, but as soon as that claim expires and I actually succeed in appealing it, here comes the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. You know, I sympathize with musicians who struggle to make a living off of the music they make and perform, but I gotta be honest, thank God for Napster and LimeWire. I'm glad that these corporate suits have been sweating bullets for the past couple decades. Here's a fun fact. According to ASCAP's own website, they're the only performing rights organization that puts creators first. Okay, then what about me? I'm a creator, last time I checked. I guess I don't count, because leaving me alone would not make you any money. You know, on your website, you brag about generating over $1.8 billion in revenue. So, how much of that do you think came from stealing from content creators like myself? I'm just curious. And by the way, the reasoning they provided for claiming my video is, quote, the melody found in GTA San Andreas theme. That is stupid. You're just lying. There's no way. Like, this guy made a cover of the song. He didn't make the actual song nor the melody from the song. The only thing you own is an acoustic cover uploaded to YouTube 14 years after the original song came out. Like, just shut up. You don't own the song. And the fact that one of your employees would go through the effort of specifying that in a legal claim like this, somebody should get fired. I'm just saying that. Because you do know that filing a copyright claim on a video is a form of legal action, right? Like, if I actually had the money to do so, I would have taken you to court over this. If you keep doing this, then it's only a matter of time before somebody actually does. Oh, and by the way, while we're talking about false claims being made on videos, shortly after I made my video on Aon Aon Gamer, Aon went ahead and filed a DMCA on English Ben's video. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Aon Gamer is someone who's stolen a ton of GTA mods and is currently selling them on Patreon. He also has a history of doing a bunch of other shady stuff that we talked about in our respective videos. After Ben and I put out our videos criticizing Aon Gamer, Aon filed a false DMCA against Ben, and I suspect me as well. The reason for me believing that Aon Gamer DMCA'd me is because, number one, he DMCA'd Ben, and secondly, when YouTube rejects a DMCA, they typically don't notify the person the claim is being made against. I can actually speak from experience on this because a while back I made a video calling out a fellow Rockstar Games YouTuber named Sean Easy for stealing content and false flagging people. Upon seeing my video, he submitted a false DMCA. Now, the reason that I know this is because Sean live-streamed himself playing GTA Online. Now, during this broadcast, there was a very brief moment when he accidentally pulled up his web browser. Inside this window, you could see a message from YouTube saying, "Hey, we looked into this DMCA you filed, it doesn't meet our criteria, so we're not gonna accept it." Now this piqued my interest, so I decided to compare the URL listed in that email as reference for the video being claimed. I decided to compare that URL address to the one that's used for my video that I made on Sean Easy, and lo and behold, same URL. But again, YouTube never notified me about this. This is something that I found out by just watching Sean Easy live as he happened to pull up this window. Now you might be asking, okay, well what does any of this have to do with the GTA SA theme? That's what I clicked on this video for. You're fat. In every single case, in all of these 4 cases that I just brought up, these have been fraudulent claims. But the difference between Kobalt Music and ASCAP and Aon Gamer and Sean Easy is that music labels have significantly more of a say when it comes to filing these claims. It's a completely unfair advantage over content creators on YouTube when music labels can just lie. As we've seen, music labels have the unfair privilege of being able to just wander around YouTube, find videos, claim ownership of music they don't actually own, and steal revenue from content creators. This affects everybody, by the way. Whether you're a big YouTuber like Radal, or you have a medium-sized channel like I do, or you're a small content creator, unfortunately, you're better off not using this song in any of your content. Even if it's for a mere few seconds, that's enough for bad actors to pounce on your channel and leech off it. Moral of the story is, don't use this song for your videos. It's not worth it. It's an absolute minefield of headache-inducing copyright claims from people who don't even own the song that they're claiming. If you record yourself playing San Andreas, or just broadcast it live, and you happen to have the loading theme of the game playing in the background, your channel might be at risk for getting a strike. Because here's the thing, if they feel like it, if they can actually convince YouTube that they own this song despite not providing any evidence of that, then they could easily submit a takedown notice on any video that uses this song. So it's arguably in your best interest to mute the game whenever the song is playing. Forget the nostalgia you have for it, forget the fact that it's an iconic music piece composed for one of the biggest video games of all time. Forget about all that, because just like any other beloved piece of nostalgia, it has been stolen and monetized by corporate greed. And let's say that you dispute one of these claims, like I'm in the process of doing right now. And let's say that the appeal is rejected. This could be damaging for your channel. You could actually receive a strike because of this. And just like finding yourself in leech-infested swamp water, if you find a leech on you and you pull it off, there's probably going to be another one on you within seconds. So even if you win one of these disputes, there's probably going to be another claim made not long after. Fundamentally, this is all about the environment that enables this. In my opinion, YouTubers and labels who use this DMCA feature to not just steal from, but potentially also censor others, they themselves, when caught doing so, should face some type of consequence. Why should they not get a strike for claiming ownership of something that they don't actually own? If you're gonna have a system like this in place, which, by the way, YouTube is legally bound to honoring the DMCA, so they kinda have to, but if you're gonna have a system like this in place, then it needs to go both ways. You know, you can't just make false claims on people's videos without any consequence. Those are just my thoughts. If any of you watching have any advice or opinions you want to share,
let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, that's it for this video. You folks, as always, stay classy. Peace. I want to give a thank you to my channel members for supporting what I do on YouTube, especially during all this copyright nonsense. Ben Struble, Jake Johnson, Yippee, Green X, Riley Who, Wardog1220, Zarpies, Volts, BardyX Official, Double X2, Andre, Majin151, Nerds Need Love 2, Superwired Cat, Rally Bake 24, Cartel 14, Benji Briggs, Adam Listener, and Sean McCabe. If any of you watching this want to have your names read at the end of my videos just like this, and get access to some additional membership perks, then please consider becoming a channel member. Again, it helps me out a lot. Thank you and have an awesome day. Peace out.